Anybody want to do another review? Are you under here? Where is everybody? Alright, how's it going, everybody? Obviously it's just me, and you can see the tail of the cat over there. Just me and my cat today, reviewing the TV show Fargo. We didn't review any of the movies that came out last week, like Brick Mansions, or The Other Woman, or The Quiet Ones. So if you guys want to see a review like that, just head on over to the Schmoes Know page, or Chris Stuckman, or Jeremy Johns if you want to see a good review like that. But what I am here to talk to you about today is the new TV series Fargo. I love the Coen Brothers movie. It's a very unique movie. It's very it's got a very unique atmosphere that the Coen Brothers set in the film. And I wasn't sure about this TV show, and I started seeing some of the talent, and I heard that it got the Coen Brothers stamp of approval on it, and so I was in. It's on Tuesday nights on FX at 9 o'clock, and I gotta say it's one of my favorite shows, new shows out this season. I like Turn. I watch Turn on Sunday nights. Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones, and Mad Men's great this year. But I've been most excited to for Tuesday nights to go home at 9 o'clock and flip on FX and watch Fargo, because this show just nails it, I think. Just nails the atmosphere from the movie compared to this show. It's not the same storyline, if you're wondering. It's very similar. Some of the characters are similar. A lot of the tones are similar. Lots of the events are similar too. But I can assure you it's unique, and you won't see some of it coming. I mean, you will see some of it coming, like well, just a few of the things that get spoiled in the previews and things, but it's a great show. It's starring Martin Freeman and Billy Bob Thornton, and it's got a relative newcomer. I've never heard of her. His name is Allison Tolman, I believe it is, and then also it's got people like Oliver Platt in it. Glenn Howerton, or Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I love that show. And the plot of this TV show, kind of like the movie, is Lester, who's being played by Martin Freeman of the Hobbit movies and of Sherlock, which is another great show. He's kind of a down on his luck guy. He's really timid. He stammers all the time, and he's just kind of his wife is kind of mean to him. His brother's kind of a jerk, and his brother's just more successful than him. And he meets this bully that he knew from high school named Sam, and one event leads to another. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he ends up injuring himself, and he's in the hospital, and he's sitting next to Billy Bob Thornton, and Billy Bob Thornton's kind of this, he's like a drifter. He just kind of goes around, and he's causing all kinds of havoc. I got it, and it's so fun to watch. Billy Bob Thornton in this, fantastic. He nails it. He's got this weirdo haircut that just adds to the character, kind of like in another Coen Brothers movie, the bowl cut for Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men. His haircut adds almost to it's like a joking intensity to him. The best way to describe Billy Bob Thornton's character is you see him killing people, but the best example of it is there's this one scene in, I believe, episode 2. This guy is trying to intimidate him, and he decides that it's a good idea to go and take a poop. He goes poop in front of this guy, just to show that he's not intimidated. I was almost crying with laughter. It was so funny. Lester, Martin Freeman, he nails it too. He's almost as good as William H. Macy was. Lester is a little bit different of a character than William H. Macy's character in Fargo. the movie. Lester is a health insurance salesman, I believe, and he just really gets stomped on in his job. I feel so bad for the guy. I mean, he does some despicable things, and he should not be viewed as a good guy, but goodness gracious, I feel for him. And Martin Freeman, fantastic performance as this guy. I have to say he's probably the best in here. I mean, you don't hear his British accent hardly at all. He gets that North Midwestern accent, you know, the Minnesota, North Dakota area. He starts doing some bad things, and it's really fun to just watch him go through all of these certain events. Some people that definitely should be mentioned there's a female cop in here, Allison Tolman. She's very good. She's not quite as good as the lady in the Fargo movie, but I have to say it's kind of the same character, and you can see some of the pressure mounting, and she does as good of a job as, if not better of a job than I thought she was going to do. She's fantastic. Somebody I forgot to mention in the beginning, Colin Hanks. He plays Gus Grimley. He's another police officer. He accidentally lets Billy Bob Thornton's character get away, and he kind of has to deal with the repercussions of that. Colin Hanks, he is fantastic in that role as well. Towards the end of episode 3, you start to see them, Allison Tolman and Colin Hanks, they start working together, and you can see really the gears are starting to turn, and old Lester and Billy Bob Thornton are going to have their work cut out for them. That's all I got to say. These two are sharp characters. Even the opening of the show, I think, really catches the overall spirit of the film. And it starts out the same way. It starts out with, these events actually occurred in 2006 in Minnesota. All the names have been changed. And then in respect for the dead, all the other events have been told exactly as they occurred. Do I know if that's true? I don't know. I haven't read any stories like this. But I don't know if they can make claims like that without it not being true. I definitely think you guys should check this out. Nobody at school has been watching it, and I think I only have one friend, Andy. He's the only person I know that's been watching it, not even Drew and Nick. Come on, I know. What are they doing? What are they doing? It blows my mind. They're missing out. Don't miss out. Don't miss out like these two idiots. This one definitely has my stamp of approval. I'm eager to see what is coming up with them for the next, I believe there are 7 episodes left. I think it's a 10 episode run. I could be wrong though. Don't take my word as gospel. It's a great show, guys. I think I'm going to wait till the end of the season to give it a rating or anything, but in my mind, definitely the first episode was the best. It really got me hooked, especially the ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but it grabbed me right in. I've been a viewer since, and then the next 2 they've still been quality, but they've just not quite been up to that first episode. But I'm still excited to see what else is in store. So you guys should definitely check it out, and that's all from me. Remember, we are the Movie Club, even though this is a TV review. Me, Drew, Nick. We got Spider-Man coming out, so we'll definitely do that as soon as possible, as soon as we go to the theater and see it. But I think that's it, guys. So I'm Ryan for the Movie Club, even though we're doing a TV review, and have a good one.